am so happy to introduce this famous man. And your show this time is going to be a Mwema show. Introducing to you alumni of St. Paul's University, Peter Mwema.
Kuna moja umeacha.
Gani hiyo?
First class honors. You cannot demote me.
Sawa, Peter.
I am a first class. By the way, when we were graduating, we had a class of around 300. By that time, only 2 people had first class. Guess who? There's a Luo girl. I don't recall the name. And then yours truly, Peter Mwema.
Yours truly. I was truly, actually.
I was truly. This boy from Makueni, but I was born in Mombasa. In Mombasa, maybe.
Peter, wewe unataka Peter. Even you unaongea unakaa mtu wa Mombasa.
Maybe. Sasa nikisha change pale, nikishaingia sasa pale kwa Kiswahili ushanipata.
Hebu ongea kidogo tusikie kama watu wako.
Basi acha nikwambie, basi kusema ukweli kabisa mimi sikudanganya, mbona kundanganya mimi? Mimi nimezaliwa Mombasa pale panaitwa Changamo. Kutoka Changamo unaingia Makupa. Sijui kama unajua Makupa, lakini utajuaje wewe hujakaa Mombasa?
Nimesikia Makupa kidogo.
Si Makwapa.
Unajua Kiswahili yenyu man. You can't.
But I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's a good broadcast. I love being here, and you look amazing by the way.
Thank you.
You look. I thought Valentine's in Peter, so I don't understand why you in that.
I wish you started earlier so that at least I would be having
right?
flowers.
I know.
For the show.
Flowers, yeah, but. What are the essence of flowers?
The essence, see, they are beautiful.
That's a story for another day.
Anyway, for our show today, we shall be talking about the life of a millennial.
That's right.
I'm a millennial.
Oh, it depends on whether you went to kindergarten or Montessori. Which one did you go?
Nilisoma shule. Mimi nilienda nursery, alafu primary, and then after primary, high school.
Okay.
Alafu ndio nikaingia
high school. What do you mean by high school? So you are the type of girl who studied in Form 1, this school, Form 2, another school, Form 3, and then you finished in another school.
Ni shule mbili Peter.
That still doesn't change the fact. Okay. Mimi niko hapo pia so.
Na bado ulipata first class.
Nilipata first class. Nilisoma miaka mingi by the high school. Nikapata grade mzuri sana.
So Peter.
Yes.
Do you classify yourself kwa life ya millennial ama
mimi mzee.
Peter.
Mimi, people should understand. Okay. For me what I decode the meaning of a millennial is somebody who was born probably in time of internet, 2000 and to date, for example. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
watu wa miaka 23.
Na by the way kama so mimi nilizaliwa some years back before 2000.
Why are you acting so old?
By the way I'm old.
You're old.
Anyway, so
unajua kwanza historia yako ya first class. So umeona masomo sana hadi kabidi upate first class.
A pass.
Anyway.
For me, I don't categorize myself as a millennial. Okay. The reason because is going by the cocoon of people who are born and regarded as millennials are people who are born between 2000 and today. Which I think it's quite an interesting time to be born at.
Yeah, very true.
And
interesting. It has so many dimensions to it. Interesting, it can be the most easiest time to live.
Yeah, it depends on how.
And at the same time, the most hardest time to live in.
I know. It depends on from which end of the coin you're watching it from.
Yeah.
You understand? So this is the time that the internet made everything work for a lot of things. You understand?
From zero to everything.
To everything.
Yeah.
Like most of the things are now automated. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when people talk about millennials, and we must talk about them, and we are part of the millennials actually.
Yeah,
because
true.
If you're born, let's say for example in 1995, I don't know why I'm saying that.
But you know why you're saying that.
Apana, wewe wacha hiyo maneno.
Okay.
If
you guys you've counted.
Ni uongo. No. By the way, I'm fairly young. I'm still children.
Fairly. Okay.
I am still children.
Okay.
I am still children. That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So a lot of things have happened.
Yeah, yeah.
And we
true.
have lived in these times. We have gone to school at these times. We have studied at these times.
Yeah.
And I believe we have a story to tell.
Yeah,
And
sure.
from reading, everything has been so, I could say it has been made easy, where people could read online.
Yeah.
And the introduction of Google. I remember the time that I was graduating, I had a group of people saying, I must congratulate Google for being my friend. I never understood why, because for me it was not relevant. I mean, I used to go to the library.
First class, go on. Go on.
Honestly, I used to go to the library. I had in very few occasions Googled about my assignments. I just wanted to be authentic. The people go to Google, search like a topic, like for example, effects of
pollination.
any effects of something. So let's say, like for example, you just Google a topic, like
Just any topic.
like just any topic.
Yeah.
You know, like uses and gratification theory, for example.
Yeah.
You find everything is there, then you just copy paste and paste, you know, to Word document.
Yeah.
You save as your own original work, then you present it to the lecturer.
Yeah,
you understand?
true.
So I think learning has sort of been made, I don't want to call it easier, but people have relied so much on the internet, and they do not invoke their intellect to think.
Yeah.
Literally. That's why you find graduates from all over the country, and just all over the country, and by extension, in the world.
Yeah.
A graduate is fresh from college, and he or she understands nothing.
The lack of having practical skills.
Exactly.
And actually really practicing the real life bit, you know, because if you don't get experience, if you compare our lifestyle, or rather if you compare the lifestyle of 1980 to 2000 and again 2000 to 2023, the way they even think, the way they do their things, there's that traditional aspect that the 80s to 2000 they want to input, and there's the 2000, you can just use this, you can just automate this, you can just automate this, so it becomes very easy for everything.
And you know, it's I agree with you, and it's a reality. My own biological mother is a teacher.
Okay.
There's an episode I've done on my YouTube about how she taught me, and I used to be beaten home and away. So I mean, but that is not the point. That's not the point. The point is the way she reasons, and the way she argues about even history and the things that we see on TV.
Yeah.
She articulates them so well. You know, she narrates these things very well. Then one day I asked her, Mom, so how comes that your memory is still fresh and you can remember all these things 30 years down the line since after you left school?
Yeah.
And she's like, for us, we used to read, like, learn.
Yeah.
And we had good memory retention. So you mean I struggled pale high school? I'm like, okay, I want to be like my mother, but I can't. Internet and by extension, Google is not bad. It is not. But if you rely on it on everything, you know, then you become sluggish in your critical thinking. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Literally, I remember when I was doing my undergraduate, there was a unit called Statistics for
Communication Research.
So for us in communication, we have been branded as people who don't like mathematics.
It is true.
Who likes mathematics?
No.
Hi, nani anapendanga hesabu?
I mean,
Anyway, I'm sure there are people who...
I can't remember what I was taught.
Square root of 49? Nikuuliza square root of 49, wasema ni Manchester United. 7. Watu wa Manu poleni, lakini tutakuwa tunarudi tu hapo. Sasa tutafanya aje? Sasa mnapigwaje sasa pia game moja? Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, when we were doing that unit, we were told to come with the calculators.
Yeah.
You know, because it has some aspects of mathematics.
And then you get... In high school, I used calculators. I thought I'll never use these things again. Why am I coming to use these things again? I thought I was running away from mathematics.
I know.
And now I am back to mathematics.
You're back to mathematics.
I'm telling you the trauma that unit gave me. Leave alone statistics. There was this QT thing.
Oh, quantity. So, the point I am making is there are people who relied on everything
Yeah.
until you find people typing calculator 2 plus 2 equals what? You still want to confirm it is 4. That is what some of these internet and
Yeah.
applications have done to our
True, yeah, to
mind.
our minds,
And it
yeah.
is very detrimental when people graduate and now they are sent to offices and they are
Yeah.
supposed to work as accountants.
Yeah, exactly.
They're supposed to work as communication consultants and all that.
Yeah,
Change is good as rest, yes.
Yeah.
That one we must agree.
yeah.
But there is what can never change. The kind of job description will never change.
Yeah.
If you are supposed to check cash balances and whatever, you must be good at mathematics.
Yeah, it's very true.
It has no shortcut in it.
Yeah, true.
So if you go out there and you're very green, you don't understand anything, then we attribute internet to have affected your studies adversely.
Yeah.
But if you use this internet, you say, for example, if it's a topic, for example, about effects of COVID-19, post-COVID-19 effects, you go and even ask people around, do you think are some of the effects,
Yeah.
And then you come and use internet as a
To just-
supplementary
yeah,
material.
Yeah, to gather more information.
Correct.
Yeah,
that,
very
that,
true.
That will make sense. But I'm afraid, and I hope I am wrong, that the tertiary institutions are releasing a handful chunk of graduates who do not know nothing about their degree.
It's true. And then there's also the aspect of you cleared your high school and you don't even know what you want to do. You don't even have a passion for your own career.
Yeah.
That is now
Yeah.
our millennial.
Yeah.
And when they get out there, they're like, I'm not sure of the kind of course I want to do. I don't know what I am good at. And they even lack they lack the consistency of knowing their purpose, as even young people especially. So you find at some point they get to do courses that they have been recommended for.
That's true.
And the moment you do something that is not in line with your skills, it's not in line with what you love doing, obviously you'll have just a degree as a paper.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, right now,
Yeah.
it's good to know and understand that we are focusing on the skills that you have.
Actually, you have raised a very imperative point.
Yeah.
Just recently, people finished their KCSA.
Yeah.
A boy I was training, he got B+. Then he's like, now, I am being told to go and do this and this.
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, no. I want you to tell me what do you want to do
and
yourself.
what do you love doing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That is, and I will attribute that to two things. Number one, parents should understand their kids.
Yeah, very true.
Parents should, okay, I'm not a parent. I will be a parent one day, by the grace of God. But
Amen.
Amen to
Amen.
that. I mean, first class must get. So I feel like when parents have not understood their kids,
Yeah.
they lack that mentorship.
Yeah, true.
You understand? And then, even teachers, I appreciate what I have seen nowadays being happening. Like teachers call people to talk to their students about career.
Yeah.
What do you really want to do? And that is what the competency-based curriculum,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
be persuaded that that is the intention. If you want to become a doctor,
Yeah.
you understand that and you come into terms with it.
Yeah.
And you work towards it. And then there's another thing we must also appreciate, although it has pros and cons as well. We are living in different times.
Yeah.
Like you have seen people invest so much on content creation, and they are making it.
True.
Aziad is here. She just danced.
She just danced. By the way, she just danced.
She just danced. She's the talk of town.
Yeah.
Then cartoon, there's a girl called, I actually saw her with 5 subscribers. Now she does music, she's in corporate advertising, she's everywhere.
Yeah, true.
You understand?
Yeah, true.
The Terence of this world, Diana B of this world. I mean, there is content creation,
Yeah.
which has provided another opportunity. I don't know whether we shall categorize it as a career now after Form 4.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, because now...
How do you think about it, by the way?
Because when you look at students in high school right
Yes.
now,
Yeah.
there's one whom I had, and this is what he said. Well, I'm good in maths. My dad wants me to do geography. He wants me to be a pilot, but I'm a good songwriter.
I'm a good
I'm a
songwriter.
good songwriter.
Yeah.
So this guy graduates from high school with a clean A.
Clean A.
A clean A.
Walikuwa ni chepe.
Yeah, a clean A. And the next thing, he's in the studio recording.
Oh my God.
So it's, you see, when you mentioned about the aspect of parents,
Yes.
it starts from high school. Because in as much as how you push your child to do well and to perform at their best in their high school, what are these subjects, how are these subjects going to impact their lives? Because this is one thing that they really need to think about and consider, and what does my child really want to do? You might be training your child to become a doctor, and
Yes.
yet they actually want to be farmers.
Yes. That's very unlikely anyway. But
It
happens actually.
Yeah, it happens.
It does happen.
It happens. And sometimes you see these funny videos that we see on social media.
Yeah.
When you grow up, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
I want to sell vegetables. When you grow up, what would you like to be? I want to be a thief. Why do you want to be a thief? I can steal and get money, and I'll be a billionaire by the end of the day. So.
Oh my God! I hope that is an example.
But that's another example to show that already in this generation, there's that being used to being served everything on your plate.
Exactly.
They get the food in the plate, but they don't know how to make their food.
That's a strong. I didn't know that you can, have such, My coffee.
It's actually very true.
That's true.
And also
I agree with you.
in the same generation, as we continue, you find there's now this gender equality. A man can do, a woman can do. Find a woman, I can make my own money, I can have my own child, and I don't need to depend on a man.
You
Yeah.
can't make your own child.
Exactly.
So
they prefer what they prefer.
But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
There's that aspect of I'm used to the easy way. So even when you go back to shags, you can't even. Unakumbuka, there's a meme I saw. Show, this thing is not working.
It's not nini.
It's not nini.
Yeah, with long nails and all that, and big wig.
Yeah, but we just need the practice to also understand our cultures. And for me, I will say it is best for. We are in a very good generation right now. Only that if we synchronize the minds that we had before and what we have right now,
absolutely,
we will build great things. We will really build great things.
You have absolutely nailed it. I was actually now wanting to talk about it, how we can integrate and tap on the benefits that we have now and combine it with whatever was happening before, before and now in this time. Because I feel if we use internet and all that for the right purpose, we have a bigger and better society. We have huge opportunities. I mean, now people, when you have established your brand, you can attract a lot of things. You can actually be self-employed, something that we have seen happening in the society. And once you start, I know very good motivational speakers, what they do is talk to people and they earn from it. That was never happening before.
Yeah, true.
So the point I'm putting across, the life of a millennial, it has a lot of fascinating and rather...
Actually, fascinating advantages.
Yes.
And fascinating disadvantages at the same time.
There are things,
There are things that they can really help.
they can.
In terms of even our style of education right now.
Yeah.
Like unajua SPU we are millennial.
Exactly.
Yeah, our education is
very millennial.
The blended learning
the
system,
blended learning,
which
and
is actually
it is actually good.
It is good. It is helping.
Very
you
advantageous.
Can actually work
and study
continue with your studies.
At the same, absolutely.
And we actually it has the integration now.
Yes.
The old system and the new system.
Absolutely.
Which it really helps us to now know, in as much as things are also easy, but they can be hard on this at the same time. And even if they are hard, they can be easy at the same time. So it depends with how you work around it. Because at the end of the day, it's how you make it.
It's how you make it.
Yeah, it's how you make it.
It's how you really make it.
And also the mentality. And also having good company around you. Because again, the life of a millennial is dependent with the company they have.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's your aspect on that.
Show me the person, the friends you hang out with, and I tell you the kind of a person you are.
Yeah, very true.
That is a very pragmatic experience. Like literally, because for instance, the way I have grown up, I have made terrible mistakes because I have hung out with quite bizarre people. People who, when you stay with them, literally, they will lead you to do things which are undespicable.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
People will wake up in the morning and what they think is about, okay, how am I about this, say this on air. They will think about doing things which will not be do. Let me just put it that way. And I believe when you have the right mentality and you associate yourself with the right people, then you will make it. They make it your same. Yeah. And there is a point I wanted to say about the way, even in the recent setup and generation, we have a multiple of advantages.
Yeah, true.
Like, for example, when you talk about the blended learning, and we must give credit to St. Paul's. Yeah. When your university of choice. Hey, it made me go to first class. I will mention that one. Days on end.
This is the 100th time.
Did you help me to get it? Let me brag.
Okay, brag about your papers.
So I'm saying, for me, I finished studies before COVID, but I liked what happened in the COVID era.
Yeah.
You know, things were not working.
Yeah.
You know, things were on. Everybody work at home. I remember the first time Mutai Kagwe was announcing that we have recorded the first case. There was panic mode all over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, true.
And you know, President said by Monday or by Wednesday, I remember very well, like it is yesterday. By Wednesday or primary, by Friday, tertiary, close, go home. But the studies never stopped.
Yeah.
So you see the aspect of even studying virtually and working at the same time are some of the benefits of millennials. Yeah. This was not heard of during our parents' times, and back then it was not heard of. Yeah. So being a millennial is actually an advantage. But the problem is, you know, when you choose to become cheeky and very canny, oh my God, you will just lose it.
It's true. It depends with how advantageous that season was, especially during the COVID season, because that's when people discovered some good things about themselves, and that is when also we had people who wasted good 2 years of their lives. So at least for you, you graduated before the COVID season. You talked about friendship.
Yes.
The kind of people you surround yourself with.
That's true.
We will be able to know who you really are. But now in this current generation, you also don't know who your friend is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You also don't get to know who you're hanging around with, how they're behaving, what they're thinking. Yeah. So even the term birds of the same feather flock together, it's contradicting right now.
You can be, these birds are of the same feather, but they are not flocking together now. Yeah, you have a point. It's good to take time to understand who really your friend is. Yeah. And people have split personalities. When I'm with Joy, I behave like this. You know, I am, like, for example, let's use the issue of introvert and extrovert.
Yeah.
I can be an introvert and I can be an extrovert.
Yeah.
Or like I can be an ambivert.
And at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So I can be hiding quite a number of things.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe when you take time, and especially if you have history with the friends that your friends, like for example, I know I have good friends because I've worked along with them. Tumefanya maneno pamoja, zingine tutaongea mbele ya camera, but we have really made some good progress together, and we were there in times of trials and tribulations. So yes, when you take time to study who your friends are, you can hang out with good friends. But what you've said, people can be fake friends. Yeah. Really very fake friends.
Yeah, true.
And it's good to study your company. Indeed, the life of a millennial is very interesting.
And it being interesting, their mental state also. Because in as much as how things are so easy for them, they have now withdrawn themselves from the society. And they cannot speak out. They depend on the internet.
Yeah.
They can't have good friends to actually rely on.
Yeah.
They can't even talk to their parents about their issues. It has gotten to a point where everything is so judgmental.
Yeah, very true. Everything has been very judgmental.
Yeah.
And the thing about mental health.
Yeah.
Actually, it's very real. I have lost friends courtesy of mental health.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure online, especially when people want to live a certain life and they cannot afford it.
True.
And then now you start questioning, why not me? Not knowing that 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10.
Yeah.
7 plus 3 is 10.
10,
8 plus 2 is 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. We are all able differently. That is the point I want to put across.
Yeah, very true. High competitive living. Like, it is important to live on your standard.
Yes.
In your level.
Yeah.
But stay in your lane. That is why we have a two-way and a one-way. Because they all know we are all going in the same direction. If you go to another's lane, you will crash.
Yeah, you will definitely crash.
Yeah, you will definitely crash.
You will definitely
and
crash.
Right now, the millennial state right now, we are in a state where we are all in a hurry to get to the finished lane, to finish the race rather. So it's important for you to, if you're tired along the way, take a rest. Get back. Sip your water, get back.
Yes.
And see where. Sip water and endelea na safari.
That's true, and I think that should be the lesson for today's
don't
show.
give yourself a lot of pressure, but don't forget yourself. In as much as with the life of a millennial, things should be easy. I need to live like so and so according to social media. I need to achieve this. I need to be this and this. Take time and discover who you want to be.
That's true. And please, the disease of comparison, that should end with immediate effect. If you are in that particular period or state, please don't compare yourself. I can say this without fear of any equivocation, that please do not. In the event that you find that you cannot be like somebody, it's okay. You can't really be like that person.
I can't. I didn't get a first class, and.
It's been real. Thank you so much, Joy. I have enjoyed every moment. And you look phantasmagorious.
Thank you.
It's superb, I mean, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It has been a great show. I'm happy to, as we have discussed about appreciating our standard of living and appreciating who we are, and forget about the competition. Compete with yourself. I feel like you as an individual, you're the best competitor of your own self.
That's true.
It was great having you to watch us. So my name is Joy, and I have been with I was about to say beautiful.
Beautiful.
Anyway, I have been with Peter Mwema.
That's
of course, it has been a great show. Imekuwa Mwema. Imekuwa Mwema, amechapa luku, and I hope it has been a first-class show for you.
Ah! Oh my God. And adios, muchachos. Adios, adios.